If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Community advocate was among two people killed in a shooting late last night in Compton. Happened just before 11:30 on West Laurel Street. County Sheriff's deputies say that 5 people actually were struck by the gunfire, but Eric Washington, a former field deputy with Assembly member Mike Gibson's office and a member of the Watts community who helped with housing, was killed along with an unidentified woman. Another man still in critical condition tonight, and a woman suffered some minor injuries, but nothing life-threatening. Washington's sister seeking some justice tonight.
My brother was a good man, and I just want him back. If you guys know who did it, if you out there and you killed my brother, we're gonna find you. They're gonna get you.
Well, it's still unclear exactly what led to this violence, but no arrests have been made.
Sincerest condolences to both families. We took a hit. Our community taking a hit right now. We hurting right now. But as God says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they are the children of God. And right now, Eric is my brother. I worked on the front lines with Eric in the community. And I had a call with Eric last Thursday. And the last conversation Eric and I had on Thursday, we were meeting about bringing after-school programs to the kids in the community. That tells you what type of person that is. It don't matter where he is, what he was doing, he was always looking to help. He's always looking to provide resources. He was always looking to make his community a better place. So when I say we hurting because the lives that don't even know Eric has been affected because of the impact that man has. So right now, my call to action to our community is, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta stand up for what's right. We gotta get behind individuals like Eric and Mia and support their missions, but we can't just talk about it, we have to be about it. Like she said, 30 days from now, this is still gonna hurt. And they're gonna still need us, but our community is also gonna still need us, and it counts on what we do. We can't go back to our regular lives and just think that everything is just gone. We have to continue to put our foot down for what's right, and violence is not the answer. Violence is not the answer. So my call to action to our community, Compton, Watts, LA, California as a whole, we gotta hold each other accountable for this stuff. We gotta stop this madness. We gotta love each other a little bit more. Because right now the devil is winning. The devil is winning. He's smiling right now because we're assembled here mourning the loss of 2 incredible people. So it's on us. We can't wait for anybody else to come in and change what we have the power to do. We can't wait for anybody else to come put their foot down. It starts with us. And we cannot let Eric and Mia's life go in vain. We cannot let it happen. God, we don't understand why things happen sometimes, but I'm here to tell you, God don't make no mistakes. And these lives are not with us no more because God is using them as a vessel for us to come together and do better. So my heart is heavy. Our hearts are heavy. We're hurting right now, but Eric had our backs. It's time for us to get his back. It's time for us to get his back. And the way you get Eric's back, the way you get Mia's back is with your next actions. It's what you do from here on out. It's what you do. So pray, and keep praying because these families need it. But when you can't stop, when you stop praying, do something else. Show up and show out for positivity. Let's normalize positivity. These young men and these young women are doing all these negative things because we glorify it. We glorify it. We make it seem like it's okay. And it's not okay. So how can you help? You can help by normalizing positivity. Letting these young people know that it's okay to do right. It's okay to do right. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to be right. You don't have to live the life that somebody else wants you to live. So let's come together, people. Let's keep our faith in God. All you need is faith of a mustard seed. That's all you need, and it's very small. But we gotta have it. So we're hurting. Mia's family, Eric's family. I love you. We love you. And we're gonna stand behind you. May God bless.
Amen.
See M.A. White.
Bro, y'all killed the nigga that'll really give you and your kids. This nigga will give you and your kids the shirt off his back if you needed it. Like, oh God, like, this nigga will lecture your kids on not gang banging and walking a straight path. Like, y'all killed a good ass nigga. Like, and I just don't understand it. Like, this world is so fucking fucked up. Like, that's why I stopped gang banging, like, because this shit is trash, this shit is garbage. Like, y'all killing good ass people. Like, that nigga did not deserve none of that shit. Like, a whole nigga last night, they motherfucking pulled out a burner on my daughter, and she jumped. He laughing. Oh, scary ass, go to church. I went back like, nigga, that's my daughter. Like, nigga, you better calm it down. Like, some just told me, like, just to get on, don't even get out this nigga with this big ass burner. But you niggas is weird. Like,
this brother Eric Washington, right? We done lost a jewel, right? We done lost someone that is prominent in our black community. And the reason why I say that is because this brother right here, I'm talking about, he comes from that lifestyle, right? I'm talking about, he was in it, gang banging, all that. He come from that. But then he changed. You see? Changed his whole life in a positive, in a righteous direction. Only to be killed by some low down dirty dogs that ain't about nothing. Nothing. And the cold-blooded part about his murder is this right here. From my understanding and the reports that I'm getting, they saying that he was trying to de-escalate a beef, an argument, people getting into it. He was trying to de-escalate lives being taken only for his life to be taken. Cold-blooded demonstration. Now, he was killed alongside a 19-year-old woman who was out there, you know, kicking it, doing what people do on the 4th of July. She lost her life. A couple of other people done got shot. All because of a disagreement and an argument amongst a couple of fools. You see? Who don't have no conflict resolution skills. Who don't know how to deal with their problems. The only way they know how to deal with their problems is this right here or some type of other violence. You can't, look, you can't get around those type of people. Let me break it down to y'all. Let me break it down to y'all. Because this is pathetic. This brother right here, Eric, had so much to give to our community. And when I say our community, I'm just talking about African Americans, right? He has so much to give to our community. He has given already so much to our community for us to lose him to some bullshit. Now, allow me to say this right here. In our community, where he got killed at, somebody know who killed him. More than 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more. They said it was like 300 people out there. Out of those 300 people, I'm going to say 10% of those people know who killed him. But who gonna come forward? You see? Who gonna come forward and say, hey man, what y'all did to Eric was wrong. Hey listen, this what happened. Who gonna come forward? Who gonna get this brother right here some justice? Or y'all gonna, do it by by the gun. Y'all gonna go out there, y'all gonna kill something for him. Y'all gonna go out there and lay something down for him. Eric wasn't about that. He left that life alone when he was a youngster. You see, he left that life alone. So he wasn't about that. So if y'all planning on, suiting up, booting up, and getting the biggest guns that y'all got in y'all neighborhood to go get his get back, that ain't what he wanted. He wasn't about that no more. If you'd have caught him back in his days, yeah, possibly, but He ain't on that no more. That brother right there needs justice. Yeah, he needs justice. He don't need no get back or nothing like that. Whoever did that to him need to be in jail. I can't stand people like that. You know, the person that killed Eric know what kind of person that Eric is and was, and still took his life. You see? So why do we associate with these type of people? Why do we allow these type of people to be in our environments? You see, why are these people associated with our communities? Why do we even let them be in the community? Back in ancient times, anybody that did something wrong like this, man, he'll get drove out the community. Anybody that was causing problems, look, hey, you got to get away from here, brother. We ain't on it. You got to go. You see? But we allow these low down dirty dogs to sit and fester and cause all type of chaos and problems in our community. Look, let me say something. Look, it is more tax-paying citizens than there is gangbangers. We got the numbers. It's more of us than them. Why are we allowing them to dictate what go on in our community? Why are we sitting back acting like we gangsters? When you get up every morning, you go to work, you punch a clock, you pay taxes, state and federal. Why are we acting like gangsters? Gangsters are the only ones that supposed to say, I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing, I don't know nothing. That's a gangster protocol, not a civilian protocol. That's what gangsters do. Hey man, look, leave that in the streets, bro. Yeah, that's messed up. They killed Eric, bro. But man, you know how it go, man. You know, keep your mouth closed, man. Don't say nothing. And you ain't even a gangster. Why you going by gangster rules? Why you living your life as if you a gangster when you not? You know you don't like what go on in your community. You know you don't like them boys out all night long selling dope, drinking, getting high, pimping, hoeing. You don't like that in your community because you raising kids. And you understand that these gangbangers in the community, these pimps, these hoes, these drug dealers, these street guys and street women in the community are going to influence your babies. Yeah. They're going to have more influence on your babies than you. Why? Because your babies going to see them more than they see you because you going to be at work. Being a tax-paying citizen. Your wife, she going to be at work. Being a tax-paying citizen. While little Junebug and little Tanisha outside looking at the pimps and the hoes and the drug dealers and the gangbangers. Yeah, that's where their influence coming from. When they see you, you coming home from work, you tired, you want to eat, you want to lay down, you want to shower. You see? And all that time, hours and hours, every week, every day, they looking at the gangsters in the community. That's their influence. So why do we want them around? Why are they still here? We ain't gonna pick up guns and go to war with them. We ain't gonna do that. You paying taxes. You a tax-paying citizen. You pay somebody to go to war for you. And it's called the police. So what, the boys that killed this man, why are they still around? They should have been arrested. Look, if 300 people out there, and you mean to tell me out of 300 people, ain't nobody seen nothing? That's a lie. That's a lie. I was in the ghettos. I know how it go. We see everything that go on. But when we live in that street life, man, hey, have you guys, they said you guys were out here. Did you guys see anything? Man, get out of my face, dog. I ain't seen nothing. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Don't even come close to me. You gonna have people thinking I'm snitching or something, man. Go on about your business. You see, that's how it go. And then we sit back and we wonder, they always killing people. Man, what it? You ain't doing no telling. That's why. That's why you think you a gangster. That's why they continue to do what they want to do. You ain't doing no telling. Now, I know a lot of people, they probably looking at it and say, damn, man, listen, how else we gonna do it? How else is we gonna clean the community up? I'm waiting. How else we gonna do it? These boys right here is destructive. They need to be put away. They destructive. Man, they killed this man right here for nothing. He was trying to save the lives of other people. He was trying to de-escalate a problem. He was trying to de-escalate a killing and end up losing his life. You see? And the cold-blooded part about it is they know about him. They know who he is. They understand that he's a community activist. They know this. But the gangsters don't care. They don't give a damn who you is. And for all you taxpaying citizens who playing gangster, look, the same way they did that to Eric, the same way they did that to Ewash, they'll do it to you too. And if they don't do it to you, they'll do it to somebody that you love dearly. Yeah. Your daughter, your auntie, your mama, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your son, your sister. Yeah. They'll do it to them. So why give them a safe haven? Why? When they will do that to your loved ones. That's how you gotta look at it. Man, they did that to Eric, bruh. They gunned Eric down and shot that 19-year-old sister, killed her too, and shot 3 more other people. You don't stand a chance. You don't. All that trying to keep it gangster, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed, bruh. I ain't finna say nothing about nothing, man. I'm just finna, until it happened to you. And you sitting in front of the news like his sister, crying like his parents. You understand? Now, I understand that his father done changed forms. His father is no longer with us. I understand that right there. But at the same time, he still got people that love him. Let's talk about Eric for a little minute. He earned his bachelor's degree from the University of North Texas, but that didn't stop him. He also earned his master's degree from Grambling State University. But that ain't it, y'all. I mean, you know, this brother was a highly educated brother. He was a staff for the governor in California. A staff member. You see? This brother right here, he going places. But not only that though, y'all. He was a community activist and spent hours upon months upon days and years stopping kids for involving themselves in gang violence. Yeah, this is the type of brother that we talking about. But it even gets greater though, because although he was, stopping kids from joining gangs, he was also a part of the Watts Rise, home improvement. He was one of those guys that helped people get into their homes and stuff like that, dealing with homelessness and all that. He was a community activist. He was real. He was boots on the ground for his people, only to lose his life to the dirt bags that he's trying to save people from. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here, because I can see, or I can, imagine that a lot of people would say to themselves, they would say, well, hey, hood educated. Since this brother right here was so educated and intelligent, and he's going places, he's bumping shoulders with politicians, he's not about the gang violence and all that old type of stuff. What was he doing in the projects of Compton, California? Well, we gotta be 100, y'all, and we're not gonna play no games with it. A lot of the times, even though we can change our minds, we can change our environments and stuff like that, we always seem to get pulled back, right? Have you ever, lived a place, or if you from a certain place and you done moved on from that place, but something inside of you be like, man, just go on back. You know it's violent. You know what could possibly happen to you from going into these environments. But something in you just pull you back and you just want to go there. Not the flash or anything like that. You just want to go back to your old stomping grounds. Even though you done outgrown your stomping grounds. It's just something in you that just be like, man, just go back. Just go kick it for a little bit. Go see what's up. Go see how people doing. Right? And look, that's the only thing that I can imagine that he was doing. He's from that area. It's 4th of July. He still got friends, possibly family down there. And he just wanted to go back to show love. Not only that, just to show these young brothers that, hey, look, I come from this area. I cripped the same way you crip. My cripping is no different from your cripping. But I'm trying to show you that, hey man, you ain't got to live this life all the time. So I'm a living example. I'm finna come and show y'all that, look, I used to crip just like all y'all around here. I put in work just like all y'all around here. But now look at me. I'm a living example for you to shoot for, right? I'm a living example for you to become. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I can believe in my mind, because that's the type of stuff that be driving me sometimes. I be wanting to go over north and just sit and kick it with the brothers and chill with the brothers and see what's going on and stuff like that, so they can see how I changed my life, not just on YouTube, but in real reality. But I know the people that I'm finna go try to kick it with and stuff like that, that's still in the ghetto over in North Minneapolis, I know what's going on. They still in the gang play. They still, they doing this here. They still, hey, look, yeah, meet me over here. I got it for you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, and I'm gonna hook you up, man. Don't worry about it. Just come through. You see? So being that I know what type of people that I'm dealing with, I gotta stay away from those people. Not because I don't like them. Not because I think I'm better than them. Not because I hate them. No. It's that we're living 2 different lives right now. 2 different lives. The life that they living can get them killed or get them sent to the penitentiary. You see? And so I understand if I go and involve myself or even just be around them, the same consequences apply to me. I can get killed. I can end up going to the penitentiary. Not for something that I did. Just being around them are the consequences that I can suffer. And I understand that. A lot of people are upset at me. A lot of people probably think in their mind that, hey man, he think he, man, just because he on YouTube, man, he think he. It's not that. It's not that. I know better. You see? And I'm not willing to chance it. I'm not finna go to where you at to say, hey man, look, y'all need to do what I'm doing. No, you come to where I'm at. Yeah, you come up out your environment and come kick it with me. I'm not going where you at. Because I understand with me going there, the thing that happened to Eric can happen to me. And I'm not willing to risk it. I'm not willing to risk that at all. Now look, we gotta understand something. When you are a part of a gang or organization and you have been for years, it's hard, y'all. I'm being transparent with y'all. It's hard to get that up out your system after you done put in so much work. You done sacrificed so much for that nonsense. It still be hard for you just to let that go. That's why we have a such thing as OGs, right? That's why we have a such thing as that. These are original gangsters. These was the gangsters that survived all the shootings and the killings, and they was able to get classic enough or old enough that, hey, they still gangsters. They ain't putting in the work that they used to put in, but they still G's. You see what I'm saying? And it's a lot of them walking around right now today. You know some of them. They still, hey, 7-4. Hey, on Vice Lord, and they 68 years old. It's in them. It's hard to shake. You would have to be a part of that type of community. You would have to be a part of that type of life to understand what I'm talking about. It's not that easy. It's even brothers like myself, right, who still got love for unknown Vice Lord, right? Still got love for it. But I understand that I can't participate in the gangbang of these brothers. I can't be around that right there. But however, there are positive brothers, and that might be hard for some of y'all to believe. But for an example, right, I'm finna show y'all a clear-cut example of what I be talking about when I say that there are positive brothers that are a part of gangs. They just don't gangbang. They're gang members. And we need to understand the difference. Because the gangbangers, them the low down dirty dogs. They don't care about nothing. They'll kill you, shoot you, stab you, beat you, shoot at your car with your baby in it. They don't care. Gangbangers do not give a damn. They just want to kill, destroy, and cause misery. That's all they want to do. But you have gang members that are a part of those communities, part of those gangs or nations that don't do none of that. And gangsters, we know who they are. Listen, let me tell y'all something. In the heat of our war, right? In the heat of our war, I would see gangster disciples that was from the area that I despise. But I know he ain't gangbanging. I don't want him. I'm not going to get no points doing something to him. He's not gangbanging. I want the guy that's been coming down to my neighborhood that's been trying to kill us for the last 3 years. I want him. He's the problem. You see? That guy there, he just like girls. He want to be a pimp. He a pretty boy. He want to dance. I'm not worried about him. But him? Yeah, I'm worried about him. That's who I want. You see, there's a difference. Now, allow me to show y'all what I'm talking about when I say that there are men that are a part of gangs, but they do good things. But it's just in them. Even though that might sound like an oxymoron to some of y'all, but it is a reality. And I'm finna show it to you. Check it out. Y'all see that? That's brother Ewash, Eric Washington, in his graduate gown, throwing up his gang signs. You see? Park Village, Compton, Crip. You see what I'm saying? Even though all the positive stuff that he's doing, y'all seen him. He's jumping out of a plane, living his life. But he throwing up his set. You see what I'm saying? All the positive good things that he's doing, even talking to kids to get away from gangs and all that old type of stuff, it's still in him. it's hard to shake. Now, I don't believe that's the reason why he died. Like I said, the reports that I'm getting, he was trying to de-escalate people from killing other people and end up losing his life. But I just showed y'all that not to down that brother. Rest in peace to Eric. Rest in peace to that brother. Not to down him, but just to show y'all that, hey, look, there are people that are just gang members and they do everything to clean up their community. Everything that they can. I'm talking about teaching other kids not to fall into the traps that they fall into. You see? Teaching kids not to do the things that they did. Being an example, a positive role model to the kids. You see? Hey, look, check this out, man. I'm from Park Village, Compton, Crip, to the day I die. But I'm not gang banging though. I'm not trying to kill no other brothers or sisters or none of that. Man, listen, I'm bumping shoulders with the governor's peoples. You see what I'm saying? I'm speaking against gang banging. You see what I'm saying? Look, I done went to college. I done got a master's degree. I done got a bachelor's degree. But I'm still from Park Village, Compton, Crip. You see what I'm saying? Now, some of y'all might say, man, that don't make no sense, Hood. Look, it's the reality. I just got to be 100 with y'all. I know, listen, besides those bad brothers that I was telling y'all about, I know a bunch of vice lords and gangster disciples that don't gang bang. These boys right here is tax-paying citizens, youth counselors, activists, own businesses, record labels. You see, coach the little kids in basketball, football, wrestling, boxing. But they still vice lord though. They just don't gang bang no more. Because they represent what these organizations and these so-called gangs was originally to represent. They represent what it originally stood for. And they don't have no shame in claiming it because they understand, look, I don't mess with Lord and them over there. They still over there drug dealing. They still over there gang banging and shooting. Look, they're my brothers. I love them. It's palms up with them. Hey, I'm stacking it, but not with them. Because they don't do what I represent. I know it might sound crazy to y'all, for you non-affiliates. But I'm being 100 with y'all. And the reason why and the reason how I know that Eric was demonstrating what I just said, we gonna take his own words for it. Check it out. These are the Park Village Compton Crips, one of the most notorious and dangerous gangs in Compton, one of the largest Crip gangs in Compton. And according to reports, this right here is the gang that Ewash, Eric Washington, was or is a part of. Now again, I don't make note of that to disrespect this brother. I don't make note of that to shame this brother. I'm just trying to show y'all a portion of his life. I want y'all to take a close look at this picture right here. That's young Eric Washington, throwing up 2 C's representing Compton Crip, or Crip Cuz, but being that he's from Compton, I'm more than likely leaning towards the Compton Crip. But this is what he says in his post along with this picture. Throwback Thursday. This post is to show all my young homies how real God is. I don't show this to glorify anything. And if my honesty/past brings anything negative to me, then I will let God handle it. Your past does not predict your future. A lot of people were not around in these days, but God has gotten me through so much. A lot of things I did or have done in my life are shameful, embarrassing, and just plain asinine. The ones who are running with me know what's up. The ones who heard stories don't know a thing. But I will tell you this. I'm in the position I am in and in the spaces I am in because of one thing, and that is because God is real and God has revealed God to me. I say God because I don't know if God has a gender, but please know that you can change your life and situations. So as you can see, this brother was trying to show these youngsters, listen, I come from where you come from. I bang the same gang you bang, or I even bang your opposing gang. But look at what God done for me, and he can do it for you too. Cold-blooded demonstration. Rest in peace to Eric, and rest in peace to that sister that lost her life. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Now before I depart, allow me to give a shout out to some of the blessings that I received this week. Allow me to give a shout out to Tamili for the $5 super thanks. Thank you. Atu Hammond for the $20 cash app. Thank you. Rico Mathis for the $25 cash app. Thank you. Michael for the $25 cash app. Thank you. Array for the $2 cash app. Thank you. Rochia Park for the $10 cash app. Thank you. Gail LaBelle for the $5 cash app. Thank you. And last but not least, Edward Sanders for the $20 cash app. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love. And y'all take care of yourself out there.